Greetings, fellow Ambazonians. This one na Chairman Capo Daniel. I dey come for una today live for this broadcast for give una update about wetin wey dey happen for the most populous city for Ambazonia, the heart of our resistance, for inside Bamenda, for Chia Street and up to Commercial Avenue. I think say by now all una don see the video the way it circulate on social media wey dey don burn taxi dem again for Chia Street. The ADF dey don burn taxi dem for Chia Street. That one e no dey come like surprise for we. We don tell una how our soldiers dey don be derailed, they don be misguided, they don be transformed into armed robbers, coupe de route, kidnappers by leaders in way they want to seek relevant at all costs. Why this thing it look like social media experiment for some people them? Na the real life for our people them. Thousands and thousands of our people they don't leave our territory in historic number. The American government that report over 82,000 Ambazonian the way they don't run war camp for America can seek asylum for the past 4 years. So we dey in a crossroad for our society, and it be very important make una know which way it happen. So I go bring una the images and una don see am for social media, and also give una report where they come from the soldier them and from our syndicate them, the drivers union and the Okada union. We then talk for them for ground zero. We then also talk with some of our quarter head them for ground zero, also for find out exactly where to be their mind and where to be the think am and our population for inside Bamenda and other part them. So I want for just acknowledge for the family them way they don't die for this week from Friday till today Tuesday. We don't get three people wey they don't die. Two of them come off for Bamenda, we then die for inside Southwest for my I think my is it road 8 where it come off for Douala Boya Road Day. One couple where then just newly wet, then kill them, the ambush them for that road. We don't report for our people they say a false flag attack. So may them be look out for such false flag attacks them. It could be dominant, especially for inside Boya area. They as the group way Moja be the lead them. This DDR group then they go continue for the show say war a day. So it be very important our people they understand me they remain vigilant. So I go take una make we go for Bamenda straight without much ado. And then I go give una the very deep information where they come for ground zero. We're gonna know the background for which really happen. So make we go for Bamenda. Make I bring up the picture, the video, where they get them from Bamenda. And some very important things in there I want to let our people in media understand which way it happen. So that me then get the background information for what it happened today for inside Bamenda. What it happen I say make I bring up those images first. So I think say all man from Ambazonia, you people are aware about what is happening in our territory. What did it happen I say? Following an attack where the ADF then launch for inside Bamenda, where they come born to moto them. The Cameroondia impose, make I call them impose SDO is signed an illegal document banning our Okada boy the middle no worker for night after 6 o'clock. We don't always talk say during time for war, when the enemy it takes such an illegal action, the right course of action for we as a people them, when I think we done they do one for the past 80 years. Now for explain for our population and the Okada people them, say me then disregard this order where the DO dan send them, me them fight them, me them resist them by themselves for come out for continue for violate the order where the DO dan give and for go for ego challenge it right for day. We encourage our lawyer them for ground zero. Me them also do likewise. Because number one thing, there is no law in Cameroon where authorize the SDO for ban commercial bike people them their movement or restrict their movement during commercial hour. There is no law where give it that power. So the SDO it act illegally. It never quote any law for Cameroon constitution. The document where sign them, it quote na the presidential degree where the appointee. That presidential degree do not give him the power to control or regulate the bikes in town. Those are illegal actions that must be seen as illegal. These are criminals. This SDO na a criminal. It punish our people them for no just reason. But we know wetin wey dey happen. Say in reality, we dey at the state of war. How you dey conduct yourself during a time of war, it dey show whether you dey fight na for free your people them or you dey do revolt. When them ban our Okada them, I think the first time when they start ban Okada them for Bamenda, I be call out a general protest. I be talk say me all man will stay for house. So I be call for a lockdown by our civilian them, asking the syndicate themselves, the drivers union them, the taxi drivers union, all the other drivers union the way they for inside town. Me all man stop, we go for house for show solidarity with the bike people them. If it happen for one day, the next day we'll uplift that call for massive protest, and we call our Benskin and continue for violate that law. It will be very difficult. They be arrest some of them. They be marched as a group. Then go for the governor office and tell them say that law it be illegal. Then fight and so stay stop. So now wait what the CM for Bamenda na say wait. The ADF, Ayabacho they don't come. They want impose on our people a color for taxi. Say me then spends the blue and white color for taxi. The rank come say the one for ban motor the no worker. After that hour way, the SDO it don't talk say make the bike the no worker for night for 6 o'clock. The ADF they don't talk now say they no want me motor then to worker for night for 8 o'clock for 6 o'clock. The problem I say the only means for deliver goods for our people then are through those motor. And with the insecurity, the most motor the way they carry chop for market and all those things, they work enough for night. Before people they do what we call sell their market for morning time, they transport themselves for night. So our population need that transportation for night. Now either motor they work for night, go up, come down, commercial activity they go always take place to prepare before market day they do one come for night. So they don't talk say the one for maintain this ban indefinitely. They punish our driver them, burn motor them. No be say they convince them, because in a popular uprising, when you fight for people, them you need to act without those people. You act in concert with those people. You need to force yourself upon those people. You convince people that me then do something will be right. Because without that collaboration from the population, there is nothing the soldiers can do. The soldiers will just be wasting themselves. But because we get leaders who are not popular amongst our people, we have leaders who are not accepted by our people, because our people have recognized that these people are fighting only for their own interests. They are projecting themselves over the population. They are fighting for dominance. They are not fighting to liberate our people, because their strategy on the ground do not reflect any fight that is for liberation of our people. That is the problem. So we all know the madness behind this ban for taxi color, yellow taxi color. We all know say no man for Ambazonia, even if we want to, will not get that power for change taxi color them. If our taxi driver them want for change taxi color them, they no fit do am under this occupation. If we be done control some part for Ambazonia, we be talk say we get some district, we get some town for Ambazonia will be under our control. How other rebel them for Africa they control some part them. We for fit make law them for that particular place where if for fit be respected by our people without any threat from a foreign army. But that one is not been the case for Ambazonia. That one is not been the case for Ambazonia. So this call said the one for impose color for taxi. It not be warranted. Now thing way it punish our own people, they make them the primary target for the voices. It need help we in any way. It is not realistic. It is an extreme position. It is a position that set our soldiers against our population and continue to inflict pain on our people that is unnecessary. So fellow Ambazonians, today I want to give you this background before we enter for what will happen for Bamenda. We don't condemn this ban for taxi color, yellow taxi color. Yellow taxi color has been in our territory from the beginning of West Cameroon, Southern Cameroon, whatever name you can call it. Our territory have always have yellow taxi. So this thing that Ayabacho is saying that taxi should be yellow, blue and white, when we are under occupation, according to him. We know our situation is that we are being oppressed by Cameroon. The central government of Cameroon is discriminating against us. This is what we know. So people who have taken over the dominance of this struggle, not in a positive way, but to give a narrative that undermines our struggle, are the biggest problem we face today. So I will take una make we go for Bamenda. Make una see the result for which way it happen. So make we play the video and then we will go through. I will bring una the analysis at the later stage and the audio. The video where I have shown it to either put off outside. I will play them later on. So make we watch.
No, the one moved that motor, the motor.
So this one. So this one na thing wey happen for Chair Street for Bamenda. Una go see say the population then dey them for they no man over run. Una dey hear from the commentary. Una go hear the people their attitude towards the ADF. Wey dey happen for Bamenda. They ran come again for Chair Street. They ran ambush our taxi them. Then just come out with heavy gun them, ambush taxi them, burn taxi for City Chemist Junction, and also for around Chair Street. So now two places in the way they ran burn two taxi them for town. When I see the result of this ayabacho in nonsense, it not be in synchronology with anybody from Ambazonia. It's not in support of our people. It is there to destroy their private property for no reason at all. Imposing a draconian law that does not make sense, that even the Ayabacho himself acknowledged that everybody is anxious, everybody is angry, everybody is upset about this nonsense so-called imposing of taxi blue and white color in Bamenda. The taxi color in Southern Cameroon is always yellow. During the time of Jongu Foncha, the taxi was yellow. So where is this nonsense coming from? To inflict pain on our own people. Liberators focus on attacking the army, the police, the gendarme, the instrument that the Cameroon government is using to oppress our people. True liberators do not focus on attacking our own population. They focus on attacking the enemy. Instead of ADF, with all the weapons that they have shown you, to go and attack the Cameroon army, the gendarmes, the DO and the SDO and the governor, who are oppressing our own people, they focus on attacking our own people. So if the Cameroon government is banning Okada from driving at 6 p.m., why are you going to attack the people who are suffering from that ban? Why are you attacking the people that you claim you are protecting from the Cameroon government? Why don't you go and attack the Cameroon government? So maybe we watch the video and observe the commentary for those who did record the video then for Ground Zero. Now listen.
No, the man nowadays, I just see the man come out.
Yes? Yeah, I did on live. So, when I see now the curse this for Ambazonia, now our population, they don't become so used to this violence, where they don't become numb. No man never run with the shooting of gun. Okada they see pass. People they see go about their day-to-day business. I have showed for social media, it announced and say ADF it don't key 3 Cameroon 3 Cameroon military people them in your own imagination. Now delusional people them where they know they live in reality. So the killing of the Cameroon military I have showed them post on our Facebook page. Now the attack against our own civilian. The ambush against our own civilian. The last time they talk say ADF he carry out IED attack for inside Bali. It happens to say the attack na a private car killing civilians them inside. This year alone, from January to today as I talk for una, ADF don kill 39 civilian, innocent civilian, equal the amount of Ambazonian fighter wey Sarkozy and Cristiano dem kill am for Bui. So make una see the reality and una go understand why we come for the conclusion, we will come for that conclusion. Make una watch In Bamenda and I want make una pay attention for the commentary for people there.
See fire. You boy on one taxi. See motor the way. Say them broke this motor. Say scatter.
Una see people that motor the way they run destroy am.
See whiskey scatter. See another man motor. See motor say scatter. See the one. The bond one are gonna. See the bike on motor. See whiskey.
So una go talk say Ayabacho the fight na for who? You the fight na for the taxi driver, for the population. You the fight na for who? So you are so disconnected to our people. You are so extreme that even a Nimpoko from primary school can see that you are a problem in our society. And let us play the rest of the video for everybody to see. So when I see victim the way their property they done lost, the people the way they done burn their motor, taxi na an entire saving of a family. Taxi driver, taxi na thing where they done go take loan them for go take taxi. Na people their family then that their livelihood. Begin and they they wait say that taxi na you go bring the money for chop, na you go pay house, na you go sustain their family. So one and they did want all their project then have that taxi. You short man for no way, wicked man. You don't come burn the taxi for no reason. Are we not supposed to be fighting for our people to guarantee them a prosperous life? But there you see Ayabacho, look at what he is doing. And all now in the name of Ambazonia. So a criminal carrying out such activity in the name of Ambazonia tarnish the reputation of the whole struggle. So that even if you are a good soldier, you are a good activist, whatever you are doing is undermined by the extreme actions of a few in a group of Ayabacho. That is the problem we have. No matter how good Ambazonian soldier you are, no matter how good and well organized you are to focus on the enemy, action from extremists like Ayabacho will overshadow, will overwhelm whatever you are doing. So look at a young man who is a cripple. His entire saving, entire property have been gone, burned down by Ayabacho for nothing. He has done nothing just because his taxi is yellow. Taxi in Ambazonia have always been yellow. Taxi will always be yellow. You don't even have the power to liberate the town or to free even one post, gendarme post or police post. But yet you want to impose law on our people. Why can't we use guerrilla tactics against the enemy? Instead, you are ambushing our taxis. ADF, with all your weapons, you go to ambush our own taxi. They are setting our boys up to destroy them. They are setting our boys up to turn the population against them. Because the population cannot accept such crimes. It is not possible for any human being to allow themselves to be abused to this extent without them taking actions. Make we play the rest of the video more and watch it. Papa God, accident born. So make the Mama Wali, the Immaculate, the Benwil, because the Benwil don't begin to support this nonsense. All those people now they support the Ayabacho. Una can't see them. Now resort that. That is the result of extremism. This has nothing to do with any political objective, because political objectives are realistic in nature. The strategy to attain political objective are realistic, and this is definitely not one that is meant to attain any political objective, because it cannot. This hurts our people. This destroy our livelihood. This is just complete nonsense. So let everybody, you look at these things and you see that nobody hates anybody for no reason. Nobody did not force the ADF to do this. Ayabacho came out and explained to the people what they are going to do. Let us listen to follow the rest of the video.
Taxis from or motorable vehicles from 6. We will shut down Mezam indefinitely.
Man, they laugh less than something for laugh, sir. I be very sorry for the pain we were people they go through and the anxiety we all Ambazonian they go through across the globe, because everybody is fed up with this man Ayabacho. This is somebody who is claiming that they want to lock Mezam indefinitely. It reminds me of this Nigerian comedian, this pastor, who says that I have Rebadu, I have Kokorondus Paranda, I have so much power, I have the power. I don't know if people know this music. The guy said, I have the power, I have Rebadu, Skonduros, Parandoros, and Skomborondondos. I think this is the biggest comedy I have ever seen in my life. Ayabacho, that you want to lock down Mezam. You have banned taxi, yellow taxi. No one taxi driver have not obeyed your ban for taxi. No matter the killing and intimidation of our people, no one of them have changed the color of their taxi. Yet, it is La Republique that is benefiting from this, because La Republique, who could not go around and do Kale Kale anymore in Bamenda, now you have handed our people in a platter of gold to La Republique to go and harass people who had previously painted their vehicles in blue and white. Before in Ambazonia, during death celebrations, funeral, and all those things, we had encouraged the diasporas, especially those in China, to make sure that all their decorations are painted in blue and white, so that we can continue to exhibit our identity as Ambazonians. We had used even plastic papers that were blue and white. I had told you people that if we are not careful, the extremists will wipe out our identity. Today, Ayabacho, things that we're doing and going away free with them, you are now exposing them to La Republique for annihilation. You are now coming to wipe out anything Ambazonia in ground zero with your stupidity and extremism. All because you want to take the headlines, all because you want to dominate the struggle, you want to be seen as a leader. You have the power. You can do the power. So when I see dullness, when I see stupidity in confidence, that means he is stupid in his confidence. Let me play it so that our people can hear what this short, wicked man from Norway, the Pol Pot of Ambazonia. ADF is a Camerouge of Ambazonia. I want to listen.
We will shut down Mezam indefinitely.
Now night time I be supposed to sleep. Anyway, even I down my eyes, I supposed to sleep now. But I just get caught up about me now I need to do this presentation. Now Ayabacho this talk say they go shut down Mezam indefinitely. You and who? First of all, you don't have a power. You cannot shut Mezam. The small ADF boys that are left in town that you send to go and disrupt our city are criminals, are cartels. Nobody see them like liberators. They come and they harass our people. So this your lockdown of Mezam, it is going to ambush our taxi drivers, kill few taxi drivers, burn down properties, and then you post it on social media that you have killed the Cameroon army. All Ambazonians are celebrating when a Cameroon military is being killed. Ambazonians will celebrate. Even those who disagree agree that our soldiers have the right to carry out actions, but not against our own people. You Ayabacho, you focus your time attacking the same people that we are protecting. What a curse, what a stupidity. Just because you want to look strong? Do you have the power to even change the color of taxi? Mr. Ayabacho? So make we play and make una here.
And going forward, we will divert traffic straight into Momo, down Manu, down to Meme. We will escalate. That I can assure you.
Good. You escalate how? You escalate by attacking ambushing taxis in Chair Street, ambushing taxi in Chemist Junction. Is that your escalation? When we were doing the Canada stock and Cameroon decided to back out because of reasons that you provided to the Cameroon government, we wanted to escalate. The ADF were nowhere to be found. I had to go and beg General Transporter, beg Ebenezer Akwanga, so that Transporter can launch an RPG attack against La République du Cameroun in Meme. That is how we escalate. We attack the enemy using all the caliber weapons we have. We use IED, we use RPG. That is how we escalate. You don't escalate by going to lock down Mezam and punish your own people. You don't escalate by going to ambush. When they say hit and run, we hit and run the enemy. Your own hit and run is to go and hit and run in Chair Street against taxis, in Chemist Junction against taxis. You are a criminal. You are a petty criminal. You are doing all this, your drama, to project power at the expense of people's livelihood and people's life in Ground Zero. Can't you see it? How are you so wicked? This short, wicked man. So me gonna hear.
We will escalate. We can't take these shenanigans anymore. And we must be prepared. Wherever you are.
So this is the escalation Ayabacho is talking about.
No, the man nowadays, I just do the man commot.
This is the escalation. This is the lockdown of Mezam. You have Rebadu. You have Kondos Kurubarashu. You have the power. Clown. So these are our people. This is Ayabacho escalation. The town is going on normal.
See whiskey.
So that is the escalation of Ayabacho. The escalation is ambush, hit and run against our innocent civilian population. He has murdered 39 people and counting this year alone. Far more than the Cameroon military. So who is a danger to our population? Ayabacho now or La République? At one point in this struggle, Mark Barata famously said that if you put Cristiano and Paul Biya, he will kill Cristiano first. Today, our people should know that the ADF, the Ayabacho forces have become an imminent danger to our identity, our culture, and our liberation struggle. And our people should do them right to put them where they belong. It is no longer a debate. If people were doubting why I abandoned Ayabacho, you can clearly see for yourself what is happening in Ground Zero. And I should tell our people that the thing that you should thank God is that Ayabacho don't have the power which he has. Because if he had that power, half of our territory would be in jail. They could have killed everybody who is landed. He is a Pol Pot of Ambazonia. The international community brought us to Cambodia to show us the damage that was done to that country by a group called Khmer Rouge, under the leadership of Pol Pot, who studied in France. People went to the diaspora to study, to come home to build their country, but some people, they take that education to destroy their own people, and this is the real danger we face today. Fellow Ambazonians, you remember I gave a challenge to the ADF for 7 days that they should go and attack La République du Cameroun army when I declared a cessation of hostility by the People's Right Advocative Platform. The reason why I made that challenge was to demonstrate to our people what we know confidently, that the Ambazonian struggle do no longer have the power and authority and capability to carry out operations that are engineered by the political organizations. There is no organizations any longer in Ambazonia that can directly carry out attack that is politically motivated. There is none. That is why we gave that order. We have come to Toronto to meet the soldiers. We know them personally. We bear this capacity. And right now, there is no armed forces in Ground Zero that sits and listens to any organization in the diaspora for instructions. That means the boys on the ground are totally cut off from any political control. The agenda for independence, the agenda for liberation have become secondary. Right now, the boys on the ground, for the vast majority of the cases, are now being controlled by their economic interests. These are the people that control the soldiers. And Ayabacho just continue trying to project himself over those boys, giving legitimacy to what they are doing. There are legitimate Ambazonian fighters on Ground Zero that are focused to fight for the country, and we see their conduct every day. We can distinguish them from the ADF. Whatever they are doing now have been neutralized, have been undermined by the radical and extremism of Ayabacho. So our people should know that. This man do not represent our people, neither does he represent our struggle. He is an extremist whose only place is in jail. The day Ambazonian will meet you, Ayabacho, they will lay hands on you. You will know the difference between khaki and leather. For this moment, I want to play an audio of one of our mami who have listened to Ayabacho and watched these videos. And this is the audio she shared in a chat group that I want to share with you people so that everybody can listen.
Hey, Ambazonians, it really be a surprise to me. I don't really believe that this so-called Ayabacho na Ambazonian picking. For me, I get some instinct. Say this Ayabacho na Bamiliki picking. We come, the enemy can destroy Ambazonian struggle. Because I never see somebody will be so heartless like this. You did take decision, and those people where they follow you, when I talk for that fight at them, I tell you, I get nearly all my people them for Ground Zero. They don't tell me, say, population don't plan. They don't talk for all population, say, any amber. But now, this wicked man, he don't make her now. The genuine amber, they go, they attack them. They don't talk for population, say, any amber. When you see them, you know who's way they live. Show up for military. They say anybody we know a report amber. They know, say you know who's away amber the state, you know what report you will go in for.
So the one that just a reaction of one of our medium for some chat group where I decide for share and for where they capture the sentiment of our people then. People that don't get them enough with such treatment that are totally out of touch with their reality, that are totally disconnected with their plight. The plight of our people is to improve their life. The plight of our people is to free themselves from oppression, not to get more oppression from other people within our society. The people have had enough. We have seen Ambazonians going after our soldiers with legitimate reasons. Believe it or not, these are genuine patriots who wants independence, who are part of our struggle. The struggle is not armed. This struggle is not an armed struggle. It's not a war just for fighting's sake. It is a struggle for our identity. It's a struggle for our sovereignty. It's a struggle for our people. This is not a coup d'etat we are fighting for regime change. This is not a fight that we are fighting to change the attitude of some SDO or DO. So our people should know that we have to free ourselves from Ayabacho and the ADF. Whoever is sponsoring them, to instigate them and push them to punish our own people for standing up, that person should face the same fate as the enemy. The ADF Ayabacho is enemy number one to our people's existence, to our identity, and must be treated as such. His clown jokes about closing Meza, attacking our own people, will never stop until they are stopped. The people in Momo fought back until they went back to their own small place there in Ashon. Today we are hearing images that are coming from Kendem, Upper Banyang, where they have gone there again to harass people to collect money. They will do so, collect the money and go away. But our people should know that where is Big Number today? With all the milliard that he collected, where is the money? All the money that the Ayabacho they are collecting, that is why sometime I was with them, I did not even go to do fundraising with them, because all money was coming and disappearing in the hands of the SG. They will send some money to whatever they are doing with the money. But the real fighters that we had in Bui, they were not given arms. Fighters that were joining the ADF were not given arms. Money was just going. Lucas was receiving so much money that he was not picking up money from people. You people enrich yourself from blood money. All this your drama, you do like this to destroy our own people. I believe some people doubt when I initially was saying this thing. This is somebody who have a PhD, so you know that he can think for himself. You know that he knows that what they are doing is destroying the struggle. What they are doing is killing our people, and yet he does that. God alone will leave you to conclude the reason behind Ayabacho's activity. Do you think that Ayabacho wants to change the color of taxis in Bamenda? You'll be the biggest fool to believe that that is what he's trying to do. No, he's not trying to change the color of taxis in Bamenda. He knows that those colors of taxi cannot be changed. He knows that there is no need to change colors of taxis in Bamenda. What Ayabacho is trying to do is to gain airtime, to become popular and to become strong at the expense of our people's life, and he's willing to give blank check to thieves and hoodlums to go and do this type of things. He's not fighting to free anybody. His strategy is not a strategy to free our people. Even a fool knows that. So I want me to get wetin happen, and will call on our people for continue for resist. The ADF Idanka ambush na taxi them for Chair Street and for Chemist Junction. Leave the Cameroon military alone. So what people they gonna know. For the Ayabacho war, they talk to the Rango Key na 3 Cameroon military for Brasaris Junction. Now if we war na say they talk. So we need for fight for free our people. We need to fight for a solution where if we get them. We don't show now already we had a struggle to go on, so that make any man understand the position we don't take them. It is very critical that we come together as Anglophones to face our reality and to know that our struggle and our plight have been taken hostage by extremism. These are not people who are the most influential within our society, but a small group of radical people can tarnish the image of an entire struggle and maintain a cycle of violence that will be endless in nature. We cannot accept such violence and for our country to become like Mexico or Haiti. We cannot accept criminal gangs running over our city who are not there to protect our people or to support their livelihood, who have no vision to better the life of our people, but their vision is a draconian type of system that they go and kidnap innocent people for money. They extort money from our people, the same like what we are fighting from Cameroon. We cannot accept that. We must push for a political solution that will end this war. We all know the reason why our boys are still fighting. It's because the society, our community understands that we are living in an unjust country. We did not join French Cameroon to create this Cameroon that we have today, to live like stateless people and people who do not feel belonging, people whose identity are under torture, people who suffer from marginalization. We came into this union as Pan-Africanists, despite the will of our people being undermined by the British, but we still embrace the Francophones. We have shared culture with them. It is time for us to solve this problem and have a negotiated settlement of this problem so that the reason why the fighting goes on should stop. this killing by Ayabacho and this extremism should be a reason for Paul Biya, if truly he loves that Cameroon, to make the right decision and allow our people their freedom. Accept the peace plan paper so that the legitimacy of these arms and criminal gangs that have now taken over the fighting will come to an end. A political settlement that is just is the only way forward to end this madness. When we have a solution, our population will then end the war. We can end this war. We can make sure that no Amazonian fighter who is a criminal now working for this money will have a reason to do so. And this will only come with a political settlement. For the meantime, we'll continue to deal with criminals like Ayabacho and those within the regime as well, Ataranjipo and their group and the Konda titles, that will continue to prey on our people. But we stand for the right of our people, we stand for their dignity, we stand for their identity, and we stand for the preservation of this identity in a one Cameroon, two country, one Cameroon, two system, one country, two people. That is the only formula which we can live together with. We have to end the hatred, we have to end hate speech, we have to reconcile, we have to ask for forgiveness. We have to receive the forgiveness that the Cameroon have apologized. They have done so publicly, we are doing so publicly. There will be a time where we'll have to do it face to face. But we have to reconcile with the Francophones. We have to reconcile as Cameroonians. The anger should end. The hate speech should end. Anybody who think that we cannot live with Cameroon should tell me how can General Saigon forgive Sako. If we can forgive Sako and still entertain him. If people like Ayabacho still are entertained in our community, then how we have defeated the purpose for which we were fighting for. The least we can do for our people is to return back a country that is better than what we have before. And we have an opportunity to do so. If we don't do so, we will end up with people like Ayabacho and Ataranjipo. So may God bless you now. We will continue for the push for the solution for end the crisis. God bless you all wherever you are.